When the level starts, don't hold sprint when coming out of the door, it will drain your stamina. Run up the stairs until this point, release sprint and walk until this point. Keep running further. Make sure 6 touches the wall with your hand to ensure maximum speed. Climb the hole and fall down without getting fall animation by dropping on the chest or top of the stairs. Get onto the sink and from there sprint, walk right and slightly down. Get ready to jump the moment 6 stands up on the edge of the sink. Angle the jump to get on the cabinet. Make sure you are high enough on the cabinet and jump to the table. Fall down with the key. It's enough to push the wall once to be able to get through. If you are far enough from the step, it's possible to jump on it without grab animation. Open the next door, and if you push the lock with your body towards the door as it drops, the door will open faster. Another set of hungers, trip as was shown in the prison guide. First hunger is slightly after the line on the floor, but if you trip from the line, it should work just fine. Second hunger is right after the pipe, trip as soon as you can see 6. Third hunger is considered to be one of the most difficult to get in the game. It doesn't always start the hunger at the same time after crossing the trigger. Doing it twice helps. Put all your effort and spam left-right as fast as you can for the second trip. On the stairs, walk off the side and angle your drop towards the cage. Proceed further. Shove the cage right first and then alternate left-right until you are on the ground. Get to the next cage and pull straight right like this. If you have issues with this jump, pull it a bit more. Get on the cage, sprint left for just 1 step and quickly switch the direction right to get the running speed. As the door closes, the trigger that allows you to grab the door will only appear a moment after it's fully down, so wait a bit, then jump and climb up. Aim for the corner of the box as you drop down. If you get it, you can skip fall animation. Run on the cloth and do 4 big jumps followed by 1 step and then a jump on the cloth near the hole and get inside. Janitor shouldn't follow you. Spin the crank. Bare minimum would be it pointing to the left bottom screw, and in this case you would need to run, jump and slide into the shoe collector or speed it a bit more. As you emerge from the hole, jump as soon as you touch the floor. You should get on the suitcase without climbing it. You can skip falling into the shoes on the second briefcase if you hold, grab and jump as close as possible to the edge of the next briefcase. Don't hold sprint when going through the shoes, you'll only waste your stamina. It's also possible to press crouch right before you hit the floor underneath the shoes to get a slide that can save you a tiny amount of time. Run to the elevator, let the janitor go first, then follow him inside and jump on the monkey. It will add extra force to your jump, allowing you to skip moving the toy box. About 2.5 seconds saved if you do it first try. If you get stuck halfway through, restart the checkpoint, it will spawn you below. Here we got a spooky trigger. It redirects your jump so you miss the cabinet. If you want to actually get on it, jump towards the right corner of the cabinet, stick being diagonally right down. Make sure you move the toy box fully out of the way, otherwise 6 might get stuck and even start flying out of bounds as you try to climb inside. Do 4 jumps here, knock the door down and get ready to get the shoe. Sometimes it might fall through the floor or bounce away from the carpet. In that case, be ready to grab another one on the left. Do 3 jumps in the corridor and run the rest of the way to the door. After the door, do 2 jumps and jump on the table. So piano is on the cycle that starts when you start the level. Therefore, you want to make as few mistakes as possible in the segments prior for a faster piano. If it's not there, just wait for the next swing. If the piano is already swinging left as you climb the cabinet, it's possible to jump from this position like this. Avoid the janitor by doing a jump from the platform on either side of Roger and jump again when you land, avoiding his grab. Slide through the holes in the shelves. Sometimes 6 might not slide if you go straight through them, but sliding slightly diagonally helps. Push the TV button, get the crank and position yourself near the door. Wait until janitor gets inside and run out of the door and run back the same way you came. Safe timing is when his second leg steps on the floor. You can also crouch a bit near the door if you don't trust yourself with the timing. Rotate the crank twice and pass the top right screw. If you did everything fast enough, piano should be in the position for you to jump straight across. This is one of 2 places in the game where world tilt is important. As you get to the end of the rails with the cart, make note which way the world is tilted. If it's tilted right, the cart will continue riding right when you let it go, which allows you to release it a bit earlier. If it's the opposite, you would need to push it all the way right. Open the door, run right and jump into the hole. Don't hold sprint during the vent animation. Continue running and either do a specific diagonal upright jump like this, or stop for just a moment and then jump over the hand, otherwise you're going to get grabbed. Next we are going to glitch the janitor, which will allow us to skip most of the fight. Position yourself here and the moment the door closes, jump right, then get full running speed and jump the rest of the way until you are in the next room. If you've done the grab bait correctly and got inside fast enough, you should be able to pull both bars consecutively instead of doing the boss fight. After the fight, if one of the hands landed near you, jump away from it as soon as you can to avoid getting grabbed. Then climb this cart and jump into the vent. Congratulations, you are halfway through the run. Now to the kitchen.